whether we consciously realize it or not. We're always making a statement to the universe about who we are. And that statement is rippling outwards into this quantum field and creating what's showing up in front of us. You know, if we're in a place where we feel victimized, you know, and whether we identify with being a victim or not, it doesn't matter. In that moment of feeling victimized, we're that victimization energy is rippling outwards. You know, and being victimized comes from a place of serving yourself. It's about orienting yourself as the center of your attention. And so what'll happen out there is it'll create what feels like separation out there. It'll create what feels like to you are separate from everything, and so everything is happening to you. You know, it's one of the ways we fool ourselves into not taking accountability for our own lives. It's one of the ways we fool ourselves into continuing to behave in a negative spiral, you know. So we'll feel victimized, we'll experience separation out there, which will make us feel more victimized, which will then justify our behaviors of things like, you know, treating other people in a crappy way, or, you know, or creating more separation on social media, like complaining about so-and-so or this political party or that. It all kind of stems from that feeling of separation, right? We might not recognize in those moments when we're victimizing ourselves, but what we're experiencing, when we're experiencing separation out there, when we're experiencing that's showing something to us about how we're moving, how we're acting in the world. But when we're experiencing separation, when we're responding and reacting to that feeling of separation, then what we'll be doing is creating more of that out there, creating more of that in our experience and in others' experiences. Notice that and look at where you might be creating that in your life. Look at the foundation. Go down to the very bottom of it. Usually it starts in victim mode. Usually that's where it starts. You know, we feel like we have no control. And that's at the root of victim mode. So look at the places where you might feel like you're a victim, a victim of society, a victim of, you know, the randomness of life, whatever, any of that kind of stuff. Because if you ground yourself in that space, then you'll just be creating more separation, more victimization,